Rick Godley's All Things Local. Rick Godley's All Things Local.
It is amazing to watch a true artist at work.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rick Godley. It's All Things Local with the focal on the local. We find ourselves at VFW Post 3615 building, as well as the American Legion Post number 2, McFarland-McCallum Hall. And we're talking with Tom Boniol, the commander of the American Legion Post 2. Big date coming up, auspicious date. It is going to be on the 26th of this month. Y'all are invited 10 a.m. for, pun fully intended, Tom, a monumental disclosure.
Exactly.
And so what's going to happen here, there is a historical marker that's going to be revealed honoring the first KIA killed in action of World War II, and that's Captain General McCallum. Take us through the process.
It's not general.
Did I say general?
Yeah.
Oh, Gerald. So it's Captain Gerald McCallum. Thank you for your correction. Take us through the process.
So on the 26th at 10 o'clock in the morning, we have invited all the family members of Captain McCallum to come for the dedication of the memorial marker that we have in his name. That we've had Donnie Watson and we've had Daniel Watson, both who are members of the American Legion, do a lot of research and found out that Gerald was the first casualty from Ruston in World War II.
And so the marker is going to be unveiled. Again, it'll be Wednesday, the 26th, 10 a.m. You are cordially invited to come along as well. And Memorial Drive, and it's so appropriate, Tom. Take us back through the process of your involvement. I think you and I were probably here less than a year and a half ago at the old post building, which is no more.
Right.
And the community rallied and gave to get us into this facility. Brag on the community.
Well, I'll tell you, to get this building, we had to come up with almost $50,000. So we put up the funds and paid a little over $6,000 for a specially made cook trailer that had grills and deep fryers and everything, and we auctioned it off. It took us 4 months to get the funds for that, and a lot of those funds came from the community. And I just felt there was a great big warm welcome from the community that helped support our veterans.
And y'all can come and see that as well. Now, Tom, if you would, you have VFW, Veterans of Foreign War. You have American Legion. What is the difference?
VFW is specifically for those veterans who have been in a combat scenario. American Legion is for any and all veterans who served the military.
Well, and we just so happen, I love that, we are right across the street from the North Louisiana Military Museum, which used to be the original American Legion Post number 2.
Right.
Is that right?
Exactly.
And what's kind of fun and I love this too, when a plan comes together and people work it out in community ways, being part of the Lincoln Parish Museum, Donnie came by to do some of the research that led to some of this happening. Also at the Lincoln Parish Museum, I just so happened to find some beautiful photographs of the pool, the city pool, which was idyllic. And then as I was going through them, I noticed there's some military people here. And I'm like, where is this? And it turns out George Patton came to town during the Louisiana maneuvers of 1941. So this is a pretty historic site.
Well, the reason that Patton was here is they had all the soldiers here to, quote unquote, practice for the invasion of Europe.
Well, and what it was, by the way, if people think about it, is 1941, the summer, Pearl Harbor had not yet happened. Right. And from what I'm told, the Nazis had over 20 million in arms, and the Japanese had another 20 million in arms. So the War Department says we may want to get something going here. So the war games, they invaded Louisiana and East Texas, and Patton standing at the pool drinking a Pepsi.
Yep. And
in
eating sandwiches.
1941.
He was sitting over drinking a Pepsi, eating sandwiches with the troops and mingling. And it's kind of funny when a specific officer of that grade gets there and mingles with the troops. It's pretty inspirational and a definite motivator.
All right, so the invitation is out to the general public to come for the unveiling of the Gerald.
Gerald.
I did it again. The Captain Gerald, forgive me, McCallum, the memorial marker. We're going to be interviewing, I said Donnie Watson. What's Daniel Watson?
Daniel.
Because he was the one who kind of like led the tip of the spear on this one to get this
Definitely
done.
did.
And what I just heard you all talk about, the marker's not going to be in the parking lot. It's going to be right out there facing Memorial, correct?
It's right on.
Right across from the North Louisiana Military Museum, which, by the way, that's the location for people to dispose flags. Because I still see people out there, what do I do with my old flag? You bring it to the North Central Louisiana or the Northern Louisiana Military Museum. They have a refurbished mailbox there.
Right.
To put that in there. What else can we say, my friend, for...
And if you have another flag, you can call me up and I'll take care of it. We're in the future, we're going to plan on building a bin that's going to sit on the side of the building to where you can drop flags off there, and we'll just check it periodically. We don't have to keep it under lock and key like they do at the museum, because people have a tendency to go over there. Oh, there's a flag sticking out. I'll just take that.
That's right. That's right. By the way, I think it's only full disclosure that Tom has had a major knee operation. So any words that may have been slurred in this interview may be due to, I don't know. I'm not a doctor and I'm not playing one on TV. Thank you for, okay, what was that? What? Why? Why do you think markers are important?
Well, to me personally, it's to let everybody know that the veterans are the ones that defended this country, and we need a little bit of recognition, and it also boosts the morale of the community.
Well, it's going to be permanently displayed Wednesday, August 26, 10 a.m. So y'all are cordially invited. If you would do us a favor and spread this message, pass the word. Pass the word about all the good things that are happening in our community. So thank you for doing that. I'm Rick Godley, Tom Boniol. It's All Things Local.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Good night.